Mike Kearns, welcome back to SNTFCTV. Here we are, the Saturday the 2nd of July 2011, and pre-season starts in a week. It seems a long time, but I know there's been a lot going on. Let's just talk about where we finished the season and what's happened to this pitch.
Well, since the St Ives game, Adam, it doesn't seem a long time, because behind the scenes we've been doing a tremendous amount of work, and I think everybody who's come today have seen what we've done on the pitch. We spent a lot of money on the pitch. We've reseeded it 2 ways. We've put 80 tonne of topsoil on it, and we've nurtured it along. We've returfed the far end goal, that end goal, because it had a small ball patch at the end of the season. But our pitch at the end of the season was as good to start any other season for any other club. But we have our standards here, and the pitch is looking good now. Not what I want it. Everybody thinks it's great, but I'm still picky on it. The end of next season, it will be like a Premier Division pitch, I can assure you.
Superb, superb. Well, it's like a carpet to walk on at the moment, so that I'm sure the players will be pleased come next Saturday.
Well, it induces good football for us, and I hope with the quality of opposition we've got coming with MK Dons and Peterborough, and the number of friendlies we've got, it gets our passing game together. Clubs want to come here. That's the reason why we've got MK Dons, Peterborough, Cambridge United and Dagenham and Redbridge. That's why they want to come here, because the facilities are great. And Kingy at Lewis, who's coming up next Saturday after, MK Dons has said it's like playing on a carpet. And we're standing on this pitch now, and our feet are sinking into it, aren't they?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So that's great. That's what we want. It's all about the pitch and players.
Now, from a fan's perspective, there's been another quite significant development off the pitch in terms of facilities, and that being an outside bar. If you'd like to tell us a bit about that.
Well, what we found out last season, towards the end of the season, that we are allowed to serve alcohol outside, but provided it's in plastic glasses. And that was a great boost for us for the last 2 games of the season, where we actually ran out of beer at the Daventry game, so that was fantastic. So what we've done in the far corner, we put an outside bar, a new hut which is being developed now. Green King very kindly offered to sponsor all the equipment in there, which is thousands of pounds, and that should be open for the MK Dons game. So it saves congestion in Gregory's, it saves congestion in Reedman's, and it allows people in the early months, probably to the end of September I would say, to stand outside and have a drink, and also at the end of the season when we get March to the end of April for our season. So yeah, that facility is going to be open next Saturday. Excellent,
that will please a lot of people, I'm sure. Now, probably one of the most significant things that have come in the pre-season is our new sponsor. If you can tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, well, we looked at sponsors because of our success last year. We've had a lot of suitors as a sponsor, and a lot of cash suitors. And I looked very carefully at whether to take those sponsors or not. But bearing in mind we've got supporters to satisfy on away games, it's a whole new adventure for us this season, and I needed to be able to give the supporters a service to be able to go to away games. So we chose Meridian Travel. Meridian Travel, as everyone's seen today, and you'll see on SNTFCTV, of supplying us with a luxurious coach, 82 seats, believe it or not, 62 upstairs for officials and supporters, and 20 seats downstairs for the players and matchday officials. So we can all go away and start. In fact, it's absolutely luxurious, and all the supporters that came on looked at the coach today when it turned up. I think it's just a fantastic way to present our football club and turn up at opposition ground. So I'm hoping that supporters will come along. We've got 60 seats to sell, £10 each, a nominal fee price of £10 each for each person for an away game, which we find is great. That will help the club, make up for the money we've lost on other sponsors, but we'll arrive in style. It's fantastic.
And increase our support at the away games, and all the lads always appreciate it, don't they?
Looking at the stats, there was only the Hitchin Town were the only club who had better home support than us, and that was only 400 compared to our 375. Slough Town, I think, had 250 as an average, and Hitchin have already gone up. So we're by and far the bigger supported club. A lot of the home teams, or the away teams where we go, their average is probably 125, 130. So if we can get half of that as an away support, it'd be great for our team when we go away, great for the players. Hopefully we might get the points out of the games as well.
Okay, Mike, now from your perspective, just thinking about the playing side of it and our playing staff, what would you like to say about the team so far?
Well, we haven't lost any players. We've still got the same number of players on contracts. We are going to make announcements very soon on moving forward. Dennis is only second day back today. We've got some trialists. We've got some good lads who want to play for us. Whether they make it or not, we don't know, and that's up to Dennis. But we're going to play some of the good trialists. We've got a lad from Biggleswade Town who's a centre half who's come in, and Dennis will push along with him in the pre-season. We have the lad from Kempston who was a captain and centre half in our ill-fated Henshawbrook Cup game. We were impressed with him, and he's coming in. Obviously we've got Cobby and Michael Duggan coming into the squad as well. So we've got 10 pre-season games, and we will sort that out, mix the side up, and we'll be ready for the season without a doubt.
Excellent. And finally, just looking ahead to next week, it's the first pre-season game. We've got MK Dons coming down. We've had a good relationship built with them now.
Well, we have, because we was both in for the World Cup bid, and Pete Winkleman came down with all of their directors last time, and I hope he does this time. Come and see the lads. It's a great surface. We've got to play some nice football. Come and see some of the new lads and give us all the support you can, please.
Excellent, Mike. Thanks for the update.
Okay,
Cheers.
no problem.